So we're interviewing JJ today?
Yeah, JJ.
Okay.
JJ Virgin.
Why is her book called The Virgin Diet? Of what?
That's her last name.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
I didn't look at her name. Thank God I didn't ask that to her. So JJ Virgin, why is your book called The Virgin Diet?
Right, I might be rethinking you as a co-host for the Wellness Guys show right now.
We've had 5 minutes to learn about this woman.
So today I'm actually going to be able to record the Wellness Guys show. We're not actually recording the Inside Champions Mind show. Today we're actually recording the Wellness Guys show with JJ Virgin because I have here my beautiful wife Karen is doing the podcast with me. Damien is in Paris somewhere, relaxing, eating cheese, drinking wine. And Brett, unfortunately due to daylight savings, he scheduled the wrong time. So he's actually working this morning.
So you're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I'm lifting the game. What are you talking about? Look at you. I'm sorry, boys. You know, the Wellness Guys, it's better with Karen in it.
Like you're an author, you're on TV, you're doing coaching calls. What does a normal day look like?
And today I interviewed JJ Virgin and reminded me of a mastermind group that I was actually part of called Strategic Coach. And in the group, like JJ Virgin, who is a 4-time New York Times bestseller, also in the group was Robin Sharma, like Yuri Elcom, who we also interviewed on the Wellness Guys, Pierre Bristol, who's the singing coach. And all of these guys are super successful in their careers, super successful as entrepreneurs, but also super successful in their field. So when you sort of meet these so-called celebrities, what happens is that you start to think that they're different. They are, in a league of their own, and they are in a certain aspect. But when you start to recognize is that they're just normal human beings. And when you interact with them and you talk to them, they are super nice people. They are down-to-earth people. And I think that is one of the main reasons, though, is why they're super successful. Now, I'm sure there are super successful people that are just pure asses. But these guys that I met, and they're authentic. They're not, who they are on stage or, in the public eye. They're exactly the same people behind the scenes. And one of the examples is Robin Sharma is one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. But the successful entrepreneurs I'm attracted to are usually people who are down to earth. I believe that that's one of the major things and contributions of their success. Their success is due to their ability to translate who their authentic self are to the public, and so which means that the people they attract are going to be attracted to their personality, their characteristics, and who they are rather than, just the content that they provide. And this is so true in business and in practice and in life. When you try to be someone else, when you try to put a mask on and hide behind some made-up created person, it's very difficult, and it takes a lot more energy to maintain that mask over a period of time. Where if you just be your authentic self, you show every aspect of yourself, you're not infallible, you are not perfect, because your dark side is someone else's dark side, your good side is someone else's good side. And when you can actually display that, your tribe that you're attracting to will come to you because of who you are. I started a nitro group in Europe, and one of my clients there has been with me for just over 6 weeks. He has grown his practice by 30%. Just literally in his collections of the last month was his best month ever in 26 years. With no advertising, nothing has changed in terms of how he marketed his practice. What we talked about was becoming more an authentic self, being more aligned and doing things that is aligned with who he actually is. We focused in on him. We focused on his ability to deliver on a great promise, his strengths, what he's passionate about, biggest number of patients, and he had more fun in 26 years just because of one little shift. Another client I just spoke to yesterday from Newcastle, the strategy wasn't the problem. What was the problem was she's building a practice that's not her. And when we added that in there, when we changed a couple of things, they made a mental shift up here, it absolutely changed her practice. She grew by 20% in just 4 weeks. It's not always about strategies. It's not always about marketing. It's not always about tactics. Do they work? Absolutely, but they're temporary unless you actually start to change within yourself and identifying, figuring out what you want to bring to the world and who do you want to attract. handsome now?
Look at that. Both of us getting haircuts, father and son.